Never let success get to your head, and never let failure get to your heart. What's poppin'? Let's get right to it. Now, look, and I'm gonna use myself as an example. I have experienced both sides, I swear, but like on the dramatic way, in the most dramatic way. So from like amazing successes for me personally to also crazy failures for me personally. So what we have to understand as humans, right? Like being in a human body, just being a spirit overall. But since we're all like, you're going to be watching this through a human body 9 times out of 10, I guess. So since we're in a human body, you have to understand, let's start off with success. Never let this shit get to your head. Now, of course, 9 times out of 10, your success is going to be because of a continuation of work that you have been putting into, you know? And that can go for any field, whatever field you're in, whatever things you're dealing with, whatever successes you're going for, right? So you have to understand, like, if you just keep going, if you're going to keep going, it's like, I love to use the metaphor, like, it's a GPS. So basically your goal, your manifestation, your desire, you put that into that GPS. And like with a car, if you just keep driving on that path, you're sooner or later going to reach it, right? Right? So you have to keep going. Just keep going and you will reach it sooner or later, you know, depending on how smart you're going, but that's a whole nother story. So whenever you then do reach that type of success, never get too good for your own being, you know, like don't get your nose then up high and think you're something better or something more special than other people. Don't ever do that, you know. Don't then get into the ego. Understand what brought you to the dance and then keep dancing that way, basically, you metaphorically speaking, but just keep doing those things that brought you there. But never let it get to your head, because you see it with so many people, like they get really successful and then like they change up, they switch up completely because they let the shit get to their head. And you're not supposed to do that, you know. With whatever you're experiencing, you're supposed to always stay within your inner I don't want to say zen, but if I say zen, I guess you're gonna understand it. But just with your inner being, you know, in your own inner middle type shit, you know, you get the energy. So don't ever let this shit get to your head, because what is here today can be gone tomorrow. Now, of course, if you have been building success for a long time and you build it on strong foundations, of course, it didn't came from today to tomorrow. So of course, it's not going to be gone from today till tomorrow. But still, don't let this shit get to your head. You know, you always have to understand like where you started and who you were before, right? Not to live in the past, but just to be appreciative and grateful. On the same side, so since we have that on the good side, on the same side with the bad, you know, like failures are going to happen, like especially if you're trying things, if you're doing things